everyone, I'm Megan Remblack and welcome to my channel, Meg Rem Softball. This video is going to be all about some bunting. So I'm going to break down how to properly bunt, and then I will show you a couple drills that you can do to work on this skill. So I'm going to show it from the right side first, and then I will show you how to do it as a slapper on the left side. So starting on the right side, and this is for standing in on the right side and standing in on the left side. So we're going to set up where we normally do. I know there's some coaches that teach go up in the box. I personally don't teach that only because if you're a defender and a girl is here, next pitch, she goes up this way, you know automatically she's bunting. So I always say start in the same spot every time, so where you normally start. Let's start with our bottom half and what that does. When you square to bunt, your feet are going to be turned completely to the pitcher. So you got both your front foot toe to the pitcher, your back foot toes to the pitcher. You're going to be in your knees. So you're going to be here, and then you're turning. Now with our hands, when I go to bunt and I turn, my hands come straight out, and I've got my barrel a little bit higher than my hands. So I'm in my knees, and I'm bending. So let's talk about where my grip is. So my top hand is going to be right below that handle. I've got my thumb and my index finger, and I've got it pinched right behind that handle. Because my top hand is my dominant hand for when I bunt, so I need to be very strong with my top hand. Bottom hand is where it normally is. So my barrel is going to be just a little bit higher than my hands. I don't want to bunt and have my barrel down here. That ball more times than not will go up. So I'm normal, I'm turning with both feet. Barrel's coming straight out in front. The bat's in between my index finger and my thumb, and I'm very dominant with this top hand. So as this ball comes in, I want to really make sure I'm bending so I can see that ball hit my bat. So the idea is when I bunt is that I want to hit the top half of this ball because I want that ball to go straight down. If I go to bunt and I drop my barrel and I'm hitting on that bottom half of the ball's gonna go up, and we don't want that. We want that ball to die straight ahead. So I'm bending, making sure that I can see that ball hit, or that bat hit the top of that ball. Let's say it's not perfect straight down the middle. Instead of dropping my barrel, I always wanna bend with my knees. If I have to bend this far, obviously that's a ball. So anything low, I need to bend instead of dropping my barrel. So my eyes are right behind that barrel, maybe not right behind, directly behind, but I'm very close with my eyes because I really want to make sure that that barrel's hitting that top of the ball. So a little bit faster now. I'm waiting for that pitch. As she's about to pitch, I'm turning with both legs. Barrel's a little bit higher than my hands. I'm pinching thumb, index finger, and I'm bending. So this is what it looked like full speed. So for my slappers, I'm gonna go through what it would look like for you. It's gonna be pretty much the same thing. Obviously, we're gonna be running towards the pitcher. So the biggest difference here is that as we're taking our crossover with our left leg, I need to make sure this barrel is out front before I step with that left leg. I don't wanna take my step and then bring my barrel. I'm gonna be too late and I'm gonna be whacking that ball. We want to make sure, the idea is to let that ball die right in front of home plate. So I'm here, I'm turning, before I even take my step with my barrel, I'm crossing over. As I'm making contact, just like the same thing, standing in on the right and standing on the left, my eyes are behind that barrel. I've got both toes pointed to the pitcher, I'm in my knees. My barrel's a little bit higher than my hands. My top hand is very dominant. I'm pinching with my thumb and my index finger, and I am bending in my knees to hit that top of the ball so that it dies straight down. So this is what it'll look like full speed. Okay, so some drills that I'm gonna show you that you can do to work on this skill is we're actually gonna have no bat. We're just gonna be using our top hand. So before I show you this drill, when we bunt, we wanna make sure that we're letting the ball travel to our bat. We're hitting the bat, that ball's hitting the bat so that ball dies. We don't wanna go out with our barrel. We don't wanna reach. We want that ball to come straight to us So there's no pop off the bat to where that ball goes flying. So for this drill, we're gonna go no bat. You're gonna turn your hips already to the pitcher. You're gonna be using your top hand. You're gonna have a partner or coach throw you a ball, and you're just gonna be catching it with your top hand. So this drill is gonna help us make sure that this ball is traveling. I'll have my top hand out just a little bit to where my barrel would be, but I don't wanna do this and reach for the ball. If it's lower, I'm still bending. So coach is gonna throw, making sure that your eyes are right behind your hand and we're not reaching out for that ball. So this is what it'll look like. So slappers, you can do the same thing with this drill. Set up where you normally do. You're gonna take your top hand and you're gonna be catching with that ball. So you're gonna bring your hand out and you're gonna catch and just freeze in that catch position, making sure that we're not reaching for that ball, but that ball is coming right to our hand. You could do it with if you're a righty, you can do it with your bare hand, or you can put your glove on and catch it there. So you're gonna be here, hand comes across, and then you're just gonna catch, making sure that your eyes are right behind your hand. And this is what it'll look like. So for this next drill, you're just gonna be using your top hand to bunt. You're gonna turn where you normally do. I'm going to be holding the bat right behind, or right on that handle. And I'm gonna be making sure that I'm very strong with this top hand. So I'm gonna have my barrel a little bit higher than my hands. Coach or partner is gonna just toss you a ball and you're gonna bunt with that. Gotta make sure that when the ball hits, our bat's not flinging back. We're not reaching for the ball. We want that ball to come and just die right in front of us. So we're in our knees, ball is coming. I'm making sure I can see that ball hit my bat, and then that ball is gonna be dying right in front. So this is what it'll look like full speed.